The North Cap University welcomes you all to the convocation ceremony for the class of 2020. On behalf of the North Cap University, we extend a warm welcome to our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Anil D. Sehasrabudhe, Chairman, All India Council for Technical Education, Chancellor and Founder Member, Shri Vijay Daulat Singh, Founder Members, Mr. Avdesh Mishra and Mr. Shiv Saran Mehra, Pro-Chancellor and Professor of Eminence, Professor Prem Vrat, Vice-Chancellor, Professor H.B. Raghavendra, Registrar, Colonel Bikram Mohanty, Directors and Deans of Schools, Heads of various departments, members of faculty, students, dignitaries and parents. We heartily welcome you all to the North Cap University's convocation ceremony for the class of 2020. We are here for the convocation ceremony not only to celebrate the graduation of our brilliant class of 2020, but also to celebrate an era of imparting quality education to the talented youth of India, an era of converting them into world-class professionals. The North Cap University has always believed in providing the best to its students, the best of facilities, the best of faculty, and the best of values. Facilitating and nurturing young minds to be independent, innovative, and inspiring is the motto of the university that we have vowed to uphold. The North Cap University offers various programs and disseminates knowledge in areas of engineering, management, sciences, and law. The university has established itself as an enviable destination for professional education. The university strives for excellence and has implemented the best international practices, which brings it at par with other renowned universities across the country and abroad. As these students have entered the outside world, we wish them luck on their journey and also remind them that they bear the North Cap University's name and hence must shoulder the expectations the world has from them with pride and great responsibility. We are indeed fortunate and honored to have Professor Anil D. Sehasrabudhe, Chairman, All India Council for Technical Education, as our chief guest today to address our students during the 9th convocation ceremony for the class of 2020. Professor Anil D. Sehasrabudhe, Professor of Mechanical Engineering at the Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, joined All India Council for Technical Education as Chairman on 17 July 2015. Professor Anil Sehasrabudhe graduated from BVB College of Engineering and Technology, Hubli, affiliated to Karnataka University, Dharwad, in Mechanical Engineering with first rank and gold medal in 1980. Subsequently, he obtained master's and doctoral degree with UGC Fellowship from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore in 1982 and 1989 respectively. We heartily welcome you, sir, and thank you for accepting our invitation and blessing us with your virtual presence. Thank you, sir. I request Honorable Vice-Chancellor Professor H.B. Raghavendra to invite Honorable Pro-Chancellor Professor Prem Vrat to declare the convocation ceremony open.
Sir, kindly declare the convocation open.
I declare the convocation open.
Thank you, sir. We would start the convocation ceremony with the presentation of annual report for the year 2020, and that shall be presented by Vice-Chancellor Professor H.B. Raghavendra. Honorable Vice-Chancellor Professor H.B. Raghavendra completed his Bachelor's in Engineering in Civil Engineering with distinction from the University of Mysore, Karnataka, and MS in Research from IIT Madras. He did his PhD from the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. He was a recipient of several scholarships of Government of India during his studies. He was also selected for fellowship by National University of Singapore. Prior to joining the North Cap University as the Vice-Chancellor in December 2017, Professor Raghavendra served as Founding Director, School of Technology, Pandit Deen Dayal Petroleum University, Gandhinagar, Gujarat. He has more than 30 years of experience in teaching and research. He has published and presented papers in national and international journals and conferences both in India and abroad, and guided MTech and PhD scholars. Professor Raghavendra is a fellow of the Institution of Engineers and holds several prestigious fellowships and memberships of professional organizations. He is active in consultancy in the field of geotechnical and structural engineering. He has served as coordinator for the World Bank program on rural sanitation and water supply projects. Some of Professor Raghavendra's recent research includes the impact of industrial waste on engineering behavior of soil, design and analysis of reinforced soil foundation, and ground improvement and rehabilitation of structures. I would now request Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor H.B. Raghavendra to present the annual report for the year 2020.
Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Anil D. Sahasrabudhe, Chairman ACTE, Chancellor Sri V. Daulat Singh, members of the governing body, Sri Avdesh Mishra, Sri Shivsharan Mehra, Sri Zorawar Daulat Singh, Pro-Chancellor, Professor Premrat, distinguished colleagues, recipients of the degree, eminent alumni, faculty, staff, parents and students. Let me begin by saying good afternoon to everyone and wishing you a happy, safe and prosperous New Year 2021. I wish to thank our chief guest, Professor Anil D. Sahasrabudhe, Chairman ACTE, for sparing his valuable time and for his consent to be the chief guest at this 9th convocation ceremony. In my capacity as Vice Chancellor, it is a matter of great honor and privilege to welcome you, sir, to this 9th annual convocation of the university. Sir, since our inception in 1996, the North Cap University is striving hard to deliver education that transforms lives, contribute to research that changes the world. The powerful partnership that create new avenues and possibilities to approach and handle the challenges from local to global. Today, we are here to acknowledge the great work done by our students and honor them with warm congratulations and send them on their way to the real life journey with the blessings and good wishes of the North Cap University. In many ways, this convocation is unique and unlike any other convocation conducted by the university so far. The coronavirus-led pandemic has ushered in the new age of virtual convocation and physical distancing. Our annual multi-day series of events became what we call virtual celebrations, recorded and streamed via YouTube. Still, it does not diminish the pride and honor with which we are presenting the dedicated graduating students from our various academic programs who have earned their degrees by working very hard. Sir, the North Cap University, in pursuance of the vision of its founders, has become a self-reliant, visionary and forward-looking name in higher education in this part of the country. With 3,000 plus current students and 15,000 plus well-connected alumni strength, NCU has earned remarkable place in the country's top private universities list over a period of time. Established under Haryana Private University Act No. 25 of 2009, the university is recognized by the UGC and Bar Council of India, Government of India. Further, it is accredited by the National Assessment and Accreditation Council and acclaimed by the Accreditation Service of International Colleges, ASIC, UK, as a premier university with which commendable grades for the 2016 to 2020. Our centers of excellence span across the academic disciplines of engineering, management, applied sciences and law. NCU achieved a new milestone in innovation and entrepreneurship category by being ranked in band A between the rank 6 to 25 in Atal rankings of the Institutions on Innovation and Achievements (ARIA) by the Vice President of India in August 2020. Further, the latest MHRD-led NIRF ranking 2020 has placed the university at 110th position in engineering and a rank band of 151 to 200 in the university category. Another matter of pride for us is that 3 of our senior most professors, namely Professor M.S. Soda, Professor I.K. Verma and Professor P. Swami are figured among the world's top 2% scientists. This nomination is based on the data created by the experts of Stanford University, USA, based on standardized citation indicators. Meanwhile, as a recognition and appreciation of our active involvement for the cause of clean, green environment and sustainable development is recognized by the fact that NCU has been ranked 5th in All India Swachhata Ranking 2019 under non-residential university category by the Government of India. Further, our dedicated cell for social entrepreneurship, Swachhata and rural engagement is recognized for gearing up the work practices for environment, entrepreneurship and community engagement. Sir, I am equally pleased to present our university's annual report for the year 2020 before you. I shall only share the impressions of our report with you, defining our sustained focus on quality and the efforts we made during the year 2020 with a broad sketch of challenges and opportunities for the year ahead. The academic year 2020 will be remembered as the year that the coronavirus pandemic jolted the academic life and swept away our best plans of everyday life at the university. The pandemic has brought several transformations in our daily lives, most apparent in how we work and communicate. In late March 2020, anticipating the colossal calamity and dealing with the hurdles of the unprecedented times, the university quickly responded through the virtual mode. We underwent various transformations, including immediately switching the learning mode from classroom to e-learning and figuring out the ways to keep our stakeholders and the thought leaders connected through webinars, virtual labs, sessions, learning management systems, e-portfolio and furthermore. We introduced 5 additional seats in all our programs for these warriors of Corona and established a COVID-19 cell to address the students' grievances and to follow the required procedures and monitoring. NCU supports research and knowledge creation activities among its students and staff. It provides related facilities for the same. During the reporting year, various funding agencies have sanctioned research projects worth more than 2 crore and the projects worth rupees 1 crore are completed. With NCU, there are 136 PhD students who are currently registered to carry out their PhD dissertation work. Furthermore, our faculty members have been actively participating in national and international conferences and seminar and published 92 journal papers in refereed journals from January to October. This year 2020 has remained as a productive year for the books, book chapters, publications by the faculty of the North Cap University. We keep up this tempo and our faculty throughout in several in-house FDPs and external experts talks and promoted ICT and MOOC in the teaching and learning process. The North Cap University, inconsequent to the announcement of lockdown and closure of campus based on teaching in the 3rd week of March 2020, seamlessly introduced online classes through Microsoft Teams professional platform. Further, online delivery was refined with training and comprehensive guidelines to students and faculty members for conducting classes, continuous evaluation process, including submission of online quizzes, surveys, case studies, industry internships, moot court practices, project works and so on. The software and hardware labs were also conducted online with additional support from virtual lab platforms of IITs and the supporting systems existing world over. NCU is among the first few universities in the country to successfully complete the final year online examination of all the programs and declare results as per schedule. The university adopted a professional examination system offering AI proctored invigilation services. Even in the lockdown period, campus activities were conducted online and teaching methodology has continued in the current semester. The face-to-face classes and hands-on exposure to hardware labs are proposed consequent to the university's phased reopening from 17 November 2020 as per the government guidelines. This year, we introduced new programs and specializations to improve student readiness for future jobs, employment value and career progression. In the Department of Applied Sciences, in the School of Engineering and Technology, an additional course BSc Honours in Chemistry is added with the previously offered courses of BSc Honours in Mathematics and Physics. In School of Management, new specializations are added along with the new specializations in the School of Engineering. The Data Sciences to BSc Honours Mathematics, Business Analytics, Digital Marketing to BBA, Business Analytics to MBA programs are also introduced. University has expanded the liberal courses suites with a minimum of 3 to 5 of the open electives available depending upon the program. Meanwhile, NCU continued enabling hands-on experience to its students through compulsory community service in all programs with additional credits. Several community schemes floated by the Government of India and the Government of Haryana like Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, Ujjwal Bharat, National Solar Mission, India's Energy Storage Mission, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Jal Shakti Abhiyan are some of those being treated as a co-curricular activities for the holistic development of the students at the North Cap University. Furthermore, staying aligned to the National Education Policy 2020, we support education which is more inclusive, participative and holistic. NCU has created various forums at the university level to facilitate and progress the implementation of the policy. Facilities at the university like Tinkering Lab, Novik Laboratory, Cisco Lab, the Center of Excellence and Incubation Centers enable students technological advancement and familiarize them with the startup culture today. Tinkering Lab is a central facility to encourage all students to work on projects of their interest and create artifacts that would satisfy them and gain confidence. The concept of Thought Lab is another initiative by the North Cap University to foster a positive lifestyle among students and staff by reducing negative energy, stress and improving overall development. The Incubation Center facility helps students propose, create and incubate their ideas irrespective of their studying programs. We have established Institution Innovation Council as per the norms of the Government of India, Vice Chancellor Innovation Fund and Center of Excellence for Innovation and Technovision at the North Cap University to foster the culture of creativity, innovation and out-of-box thinking. The university also has a parent information system that keeps the parent informed about their work's progress in time. Further, the moot court competition arranged by the North Cap University Law School skills the prospective lawyers in dealing with the differing legal systems and cultures that make up for global community, including the national legal system. NCU organized our annual festival, The Momentum, this year also. In November 2020, we figured out new ways to dive into cultural heat by keeping a comprehensive list of 13 on-stage and 41 off-stage events to scale up on virtual platforms. Surprisingly enough, the participants' enthusiasm and energy have proved that even the home lock situation could not lock their strength, compassion and spirit. Meanwhile, with their respective faculty members' unparalleled support and endorsement, some of our students' achievements have earned us the name by securing positions in international and national level competitions and events. Few of them are: our students won first position internationally in IEEE R10 Student Branch Website Competition 2020, organized by IEEE R10 Student Activities Committee and getting a cash prize of $300. won Smart India Hackathon 2020 for the problem statement of Ministry of MSME India and received rupees 100,000 as prize money and chance to collaborate with Ministry to carry forward their project. Won Tech-E Theme Championship for IoT domain at Deloitte Technotsav 3.0 and getting rupees 75,000 as prize money along with the pre-placement offer for our students. Furthermore, various community clubs operating under Student Activity and Leadership Committee NCU has successfully conducted more than 170 events in online and offline mode throughout the year. Sir, the North Cap University continue to nurture our ambition to be globally known for learning innovations, academic excellence and socially relevant research outcomes. Therefore, we have marched ahead for expansion mission and widening learning canvas in various dimensions. We are a member of the Association of Indian Universities, Association of Commonwealth Universities, American Society for Quality, International Student Exchange Program and also many more. We have global tie-ups with renowned universities like ITB, University of Chester, University of Regina, Michigan Technological University, University of Dayton, Shibura Institute of Technology, Japan. Our International Relations Office IRO facilitates all our international activities and serves the student, scholars and faculty hailing from abroad or NCU. The North Cap University closely collaborates with reputed industries such as Daikin, Mace, Space Application Center ISRO, Mitsubishi Electric India, Delta Power Solutions India, Beijing Wave Spectrum Science and Technology Company Limited, CAD Center, Coding Ninjas and so on for various professional endeavors of the students and faculties. Our School of Professional Attachment align with it to empower students with sound entrepreneurship and employability skills for their career advancement. The university has recently signed MOUs and collaborated with organizations like ISRO, National Technical Research Organization NTRO, NHAI, DST, University Technology Malaysia and many others for collaborative working arrangement on specific research and development projects, student internships, collaborative research, training and higher education. The university also offers blended learning with a learning management system LMS, National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning NPTEL, online courses of the University of Maryland, Illinois, UGC MOOCs, ePathshala, Swayam Prabha, value added courses and others are integrated in the curriculum of the North Cap University. NCU has academic associations with leading IITs for many of the programs and spoken tutorials, quality enhancement in engineering education program and remote access to IIT lab facilities through their virtual lab platforms. The North Cap University ensures regular interface and dialogue with the industry for professional enrichment and students better job opportunities. Currently, 180 plus companies are recruiting from the university each year. Our relentless efforts resulted in over 90% of the placements of the eligible students from all the three schools, School of Engineering and Technology, School of Management and School of Law. The class of 2020 in the premier companies like Deloitte, United Health Group, Optum, Ernst & Young, IBM, Fidelity, Sapient, Newgen, Real Time Data Services, Protiviti, MCR Group are some of these premium industries that visit our campus for the placements. Besides placements, a number of our students have gone in for higher studies in India, including IITs and abroad to the universities like Reading, United Kingdom, University of Limerick, Ireland, University of Florida, New York University, University of California, Arizona State University, University of Windsor, Canada, the University of Melbourne and other continental universities around the globe. Sir, the The North Cap University's legacy goes on and has come a long way in continuously evolving and challenging conventions in tune with the current world's requirements. As a Vice Chancellor, I have full trust in our capabilities and wish to keep leading and outperform the best. Amid this, it is with immense pleasure that I congratulate our graduate classes of 2020 who are now on the threshold of beginning an exciting new phase of their relationship with the university as alumni. However, at the same time, I want to remind all the students of class 2020 that the old rules would no longer apply. It is the time when you have to be educated, creative and strategic at the same time. Think out of the box to evolve yourself, do the things that matters and be the solution and create a product or service that society needs. Perhaps you can't be a generalist anymore because of the industry demands and the society demands leaders who see a drive, give insight and have real clarity regarding what they can bring to the society. Optimize yourself, take initiatives, network with a purpose and ensure that your physical and mental health is still a priority. Being alumnus of the North Cap University, you will be reflecting the North Cap University, a representation of its present and linked to its future. You are the institution brand ambassador and can still make a significant contribution to the university in membership and scholarship, career guidance, networking platform, fundraising and placements and many other fronts. I once again congratulate you all for your and also your respective families on making a difference and showing the resilience that will pay you tremendous dividends down the road. Also, I express my gratitude towards each and everyone present in this convocation ceremony for sparing their quality time and be with us. Stay happy, stay wiser, stay safe. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I now request our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Anil D. Sahasrabudhe, Chairman, All India Council for Technical Education, to address us.
A very good afternoon to all of you. Honorable Chancellor of the NCU, Mr. Daulat Singh, Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Professor Prem Vratji, Professor H.P. Raghavendra, Vice Chancellor, North Cap University, Registrar, Colonel Bikram Mohanty, members of the governing body, Academic Council, Deans, HODs, faculty members, graduating students, parents and media. At the outset, my best wishes to all the graduating students in terms of this particular 9th convocation of North Cap University. Congratulations for all the students who have got their degrees today, as well as gold medals, prizes, etc. I am given to understand there are 832 students who are getting their undergraduate degrees, 53 of them postgraduate degrees, 12 PhDs, and there are 26 who are going to be given special achievement awards. My congratulations to all of them. Once again, one important factor which all the graduating students have to remember is that NCU has given you a grand opportunity in terms of high quality education, and in that the role of all the faculty members who have toiled hard to shape your lives is very, very important. You have to remember your gurus all the time to come. Back home, your parents who have taken great trouble, some of you coming from low income families or even moderately income families, having struggled to put you into the higher education up to graduation, post-graduation and PhD. They have also contributed immensely in your development and be thankful to your parents as well. So these are the two pillars on whom you stand, parents and faculty members. The third important leg in the tripod is your fellow students, your colleagues in your university, where you had umpteen number of discussions, debates, and also sharing of many things, personal as well as academic. If you had not understood something, many a times we understand it better from the peers than from the teachers. And therefore, whatever you learn from your student friends will also go a long way. Lastly, when you go out of the system, please remember all these three important stakeholders in the university system, that is faculty members, support staff, the management, and then your peers. I think these are very, very important. And this university, I was listening to the report of the university by Professor Raghavendra, whether it is in terms of large number of campaigns that the university has made in terms of all the promotions that MHRD wants us to do. Now MOE that you have been contributing, whether it is Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, whether it is in terms of research initiatives, whether it is in terms of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, all of those where you have been contributing and also getting laurels out of that. Secondly, your university has been also having a strong industry bondage, industry connection, through which not only internship for students, but also I find that the number of students getting jobs on the campus, from the campus placement, has also been phenomenally high. Lastly, some of you who have been entering into the journey of entrepreneurship, creating your own startups, they are also contributing to the national wealth on the one side, the contribution to the family, contribution to the society on the other side. So in nutshell, the university with so much of a strong commitment, and I have seen the names of the people who are there on the governing board and the members of the advisory, academic board, academic council. They are all people of eminence. And Honorable Pro-Chancellor Professor Premvrat and we have been working on many initiatives in AICTE. I am aware of his passion, commitment towards university, and I had an opportunity also to visit the university 1.5 to 2 years ago, before the pandemic broke out. But more importantly, whether it is faculty or the management, the commitment that all of them have shown, the passion that they have shown, the perseverance that they have shown in the last 24 odd years, and reaching to the zenith in terms of reaching towards perfection is what is very, very significant and important. And the institution, this particular university, which cares for its people, that means staff members and the faculty members. It is the people, very important. And their participation. And if they are participating with full commitment, passion, obviously excellence is the natural corollary or outcome. We don't have to struggle for that. And that is what is visible in terms of the way university has been progressing. I'm aware of a lot of projects that it is doing for the state government of Haryana, also for the national government, more than 1 crore worth of research projects that the faculty of the institution are doing. And the vision, mission of the university itself is so noble that naturally the best brains get attracted, whether it is in terms of teaching faculty or the students. So my dear young students who are all graduating today from this particular university, North Cap University, certain things which the nation is doing, you must be also aware, and some of those facets I would like to probably reiterate, which you already are probably even aware. Number one, the new national education policy about which the Vice Chancellor talked about has been announced on the 29th of July, and it is now nearly 6 months that we have been discussing on different fora about how do we do implementation. It is important that a policy which is well received all across the nation, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and also from Kutch to Kohima, east to west and north to south, is excellent policy. But our Honorable Prime Minister, right in the first week itself, on the August 7th, when he talked about this policy for 1 hour, he did say that policy may be very good, but if that is kept in the almirahs or cupboard, or if it is only circulated in the form of a circular, it will not do any good for the nation. What is good has to be taken forward and implemented in the right perspective. And that's why he used very, very important words. That is, policy तो अच्छी है, यानी नीति अच्छी है, लेकिन हमको रणनीति करनी पड़ेगी. Strategy is important. And then implementation plan, roadmap. What are the hurdles that are there in the way? How do we overcome them? The action plan. And then while implementing, if there are any further problems, how do we take round and then go ahead? All of this is very, very important. And therefore, this policy, which has 3-4 very important elements, all of you should understand for 2 reasons. First reason is, I'm sure some of you at least will come into the profession of teaching, which myself, Professor Raghavendra, Professor our Premvrat and all others are already participating for several decades. And therefore, I appeal to you that some of the bright students who are graduating should come to the teaching fraternity. But second important thing, we are all going to be building the nation, reconstruction of the nation. न्यू भारत, नया भारत बनाने का आपके ऊपर जो जिम्मेदारी है, उसके लिए हमारी पॉलिसी में क्या क्या लिखा है और हम इसको कैसे इम्प्लीमेंटेशन कर सकते हैं, उसमें आपका योगदान क्या हो सकता है, इसके बारे में भी जानने की जरूरत है. And thirdly, today you may be just bachelor, some of you might have married, I don't know, out of some of those PhD scholars, but most of you will be bachelors. But very soon, in another 5 or 6 years, all of you will get married, and I'm sure you will also have children. And therefore, what is this new policy talking about for the next generation? Our lives are made. Now, what will happen to our next generation? And that is why this policy is significant, important to understand. First and foremost, it talks about multidisciplinary nature of education. That means universities are the places where all variety of knowledge has to be understood, shared, researched, and moved forward for making applications for the welfare of the entire society and the nature itself. And that's why this multidisciplinary thing is so important. Unfortunately, we had lost track and we are coming back onto the track. You look at the ancient universities of Bharat, Takshila, Nalanda. They were universities where students from all over the world used to come, and they were studying all variety of subjects under one roof, one umbrella. Today, some of our universities are medical universities, technological universities, law universities, but generic universities are more important, where students can have a lot of interaction amongst themselves and a holistic development of the personality of the student takes place. So new universities all have to be multidisciplinary, and they must have at least minimum 3,000 students. This particular university is almost catching up. It's slightly less than 3,000. That is what I have seen the numbers. Very soon you will cross the benchmark that is kept as 3,000. You must further grow to about 5,000, 10,000, and that is where variety of programs will be run under the same campus. I am sure research is very important. The new policy talks about supporting research in all domains, science, technology, humanities, social sciences, and all of that under one large umbrella called National Research Foundation, and someone who is going to be the principal scientific advisor to the government of India is going to chair that. That means directly Prime Minister's office is going to support research culture in our institutions. Today, in terms of research publications, India stands 5th in the world. But we cannot be proud of that for 2 reasons. Many of these papers are not in the top 1/4 journals. We are certainly there in terms of large numbers, but not there in the quality. Second part, which is more significant than that is our population in the world is 1/6. We are 1.35 billion population, which is about 1/6 of the 7 billion population of the globe. So our contribution to research also must be 1/6. Our ranking and number of institutions who get global ranking also must be 1/6. So for that, innovation and research are two twin identities, two sides of the same coin, which are very significant and important. And the policy has elaborately talked about both these aspects. But very significantly, one more interesting thing which it talks about is how do we give even higher education in our mother tongue? It certainly in the primary education says that early childhood education must be in the mother tongue, but subsequent education must also be provided for those who are interested in their respective mother tongues. I think that is where we have a committee which AICT has formulated, headed by Professor Premrat. Whether he or me or many of us who stand in the academic arena today have all gone through our own schooling in mother tongue. We never went into an English medium school, but we are able to speak English. So what is important is opportunity for learning in your mother tongue, but subsequently one must learn English as well. Why English alone? I say that even we should learn German, French on the other side, and Spanish. And here within India, if I am from a Hindi speaking area, I should also learn Tamil or Telugu. A person from Tamil Nadu or Andhra Pradesh must learn certainly Hindi or Gujarati or Bengali. I think as many languages we learn, we can smoothly transit from one place to the other place, and our identity will be of that of our mother tongue, no doubt, but the entire, all the languages of our nation, we must respect and we should be able to give credence to them. So we are making writing of books in all these languages. The new policy also talks about several aspects of creating good citizens, whether it is in terms of what we call it as happy citizens, happy learning on one side, and how we can create people who are good citizens. That means those constitutional values, ethics, honesty, integrity, how can it be brought into the young generation by making them practice that? And for that, role of teachers is very, very significant and important. So good citizens can be created through good faculty. I'm sure North Cap University's faculty are all committed to this. And whether it is environment, as far as sustainable development goals are concerned, 17 of them, we must adopt all of them as what is known as a consequence of, not because someone is ruling above us and saying that you must do it, but as a matter of concern, as a matter of understanding, as a matter of having understood the nuances of that, the need of that, I must get satisfied, and only then I will start following that in the right perspective. And that is why AICT's student induction program of 3 weeks, Universal Human Values program, which is a course which is mandatory for all the institutions, will seed all these ideas into the minds of young students. And some of you who have gone through that, you are fortunate. If you have not gone through that, even though you graduate, my appeal to you is these are all available today on the web. You must attend some of these courses, and you will certainly make your parents proud, your neighbors proud. And in turn, when you become, as I said, married and you will have children, they will all go through this kind of a very good education system that we are trying to do. During COVID time, there were a lot of crises, there were a lot of challenges, but a nation of our size with so many problems, despite all of that, our reaction to this COVID crisis was far better and superior to most of the developed nations of the world. Number of cases were certainly not only limited, but even those who got into difficulty, whether it is in terms of healthcare, whether it is in terms of giving them food, whether it is in terms of sanitary requirements, or whether it is in terms of PPE kits or your masks, all of them were produced not just from industry, but from various academic institutions. AICT conducted 3 hackathons during this period. One of them was Samadhan, the other one was Ideathon, The third one still ongoing is Drug Discovery Hackathon. And this Drug Discovery Hackathon is not only important for the present COVID crisis, but the learning from this will be useful. God forbid, in some other time, some other virus comes in, we should be prepared. This time to develop indigenous 2 vaccines and launching them, just which was done in the last week itself, we had to struggle for 9 to 10 months. But maybe next time around, we will be able to do it in a month's time if we are all fully geared up, prepared to understand how the process of drug discovery happens. And that is where multidisciplinary nature also becomes very, very significant and important. My dear friends, I can go on and on, but important thing is we should also think about few of the government's initiatives. That is starting from Swachh Bharat. That is not just campuses. AICT itself has an award for green, clean and smart campus. UGC and MHRD also has an award. But we have also cities who are selected as the best clean cities. So on one side, campuses, to the cities, we have to see to it that the entire nation is clean. Whether it is roads, whether it is railway platforms, whether it is airports or the bus stands, and our homes as well as neighborhood. I think if you do that, that Swachh Bharat is important. Once the nation appears to be clean everywhere, a lot of positivity starts growing. And then whether it is Skill India, whether it is Digital India, whether it is Make in India, whether it is Startup India, all get a lot of fillip. And finally, the recent the phenomenon which we are all talking about today is Atmanirbharta. That is not just Make in India, but make for India, make for the entire world. First make ourselves self-sufficient and then start giving it to others. Vaccine is an example. Both the vaccines produced in India first will take care of our nation, and immediately, and already one nation, Bhutan, has been already given vaccines. Any other nations will get from out of us. And that is the spirit of our ancient culture. That is Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu and Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The whole world is one family, and all the citizens of the world, they are like our brothers and sisters. That is what Swami Vivekananda in the Chicago address in 1893 also started off with. Brothers and sisters of America. I think that is what is our noble thought, which has to be embedded in our education system in the right earnest. And this policy is taking care of all of that, right from school education to the university education. And therefore, all the graduating students, you have opportunities that galore. It is not just employment. Employment certainly in our industry is possible. Multinationals possible, in different countries possible, but more importantly, you can become an entrepreneur, you can create your own startup, you can give jobs to 10, 20, 50, 100 people, and in the process, I'm sure you will be able to help not only our country, but the entire globe, and that is what is Atmanirbharta, starting from village to town, to cities, to districts, to the state, to the whole nation, to the whole globe. And with these few words, I again congratulate all those who are recipients of the degree today with a lot of challenge before you, as well as huge opportunities before you. Make the best out of this. Make the best learning out of this particular university into your life and make all the people all around proud of you. And finally, being alumni of this institution, come back to the institution. Whatever little you can contribute. And universities never expect you to contribute in terms of money. Sometimes you give lectures. Sometimes you give mentoring to the young students. Sometimes you provide some scholarship to some student who is in need. All of that, all of us can do and make this nation a prosperous nation, a good nation. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring and encouraging our students. Thank you, sir. I would now like to request Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor H.B. Raghavendra to begin the proceedings of the degree distribution ceremony. I also request Registrar Colonel Bikram Mohanty to kindly announce the names of the recipients of doctorate degree, medals and certificates of excellence.
Let the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Technology, Bachelor of Technology, Master of Science, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Law, Master of Law be presented.
Sir, I present the following students for award of their doctorate degree under the North Cap University. Anil Kumar Mishra. Title of the thesis: Design and Evaluation of Metrics for Determining the Ubiquity of Modern Information and Communication Technology Based Products and Solution. Kusum Grewal. Quality of Service Analysis of Hospitals Centered Wireless Body Area Network. Divya Jain. Chronic Prediction of Using Machine Learning. Ashima Arora. Design and Performance Analysis of Fuzzy-Based Adaptive Router Selection Strategy for On-Chip Networks. Mahima Gupta. A study of performance analysis and management system of Indian corrugated industry. Radhakrishnan K. A critical study of post-TRIPS patent regime in India. Shitika. Impact of emotional and spiritual intelligence of faculty performance for retention. Ram Sharma. Performance evaluation and optimization of indoor visible light and communication system. Meena Mittan. Photocatalytic activity of zinc oxide and cobalt oxide nanomaterials in waste water treatment. Barkha Bansal. Aspect-based semantic sentiment analysis using sentence and document level online text. Diksha Thakur. Application of neuro-linguistic programming tools for effective classroom environment and students' performance. Anju Arya. Algae-mediated synthesis for transition metal nanoparticles and to explore their biological and catalytic applications. Sir, I present the following students for award of medals and certificate of excellence. School of Engineering and Technology, Bachelor of Technology, Computer Science and Engineering, Gold Medal, Ishita Mehta. Silver Medal, Archita Raj. Bronze Medal, Abhishek Jain. Civil Engineering, Gold Medal, Aditya Varsne. Electronics and Communication Engineering, Gold Medal, Bibhu Mehta. Silver Medal, Ritika Sharma. Bronze Medal, Kartike Saini. Mechanical Engineering, Gold Medal, Vineet. Silver Medal, Rahul Sharma. Bronze Medal, Kushal Sharma. MTech, Computer Science Engineering, Gold Medal, Ruby Chauhan. Civil Engineering, Gold Medal, Nisha Rani. Certificate of Merit, Yash Veer. Electronics and Communication Engineering, Gold Medal, Karishma Yadav. Applied Science, BSc Mathematics Honours, Gold Medal, Sanskar Bansal. BSc Physics Honours, Gold Medal, Shivani Sharma. MSc Mathematics, Gold Medal, Ritu Yadav. School of Management, Bachelor of Business Administration, Gold Medal, Shivam Chawla. Silver Medal, Gul Puliani. Bronze Medal, Radhika Singla. BCom Honours, Gold Medal, Himanshi Sharma. Master of Business Administration, Gold Medal, Rohit Bhola. School of Law, BBA LLB Honors, Gold Medal, Mukul Sharma. Silver Medal, Tanis Khandelwal. Bronze Medal, Dipinder Chikara. LLM Gold Medal, Asta Jain. Special Achievement Award. A Special Achievement Award, Shrey Malhotra of EC Department, who is also a budding entrepreneur. He stood third in the India International Science Fair held at IIT Madras from 13 to 16 October 2017. He represented India in Global Innovator Festa held at South Korea in 2017. As a part of AICT team, he has been guiding student innovators and entrepreneurs. The award carries a cash prize of 10,000 and a certificate for special achievement. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would now request Dean Academics, Professor Swaran Ahuja, to kindly announce the names of postgraduate students of the university.
Sir, I present the following three candidates for receiving the degree of Master of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering. Ritika Bhardwaj, Ruby Chauhan, Chaitanya Mittal. Sir, I present the following 8 candidates for receiving the degree of Master of Technology in Civil Engineering. Ravi Rana, Manoj Fogat, Devansh Rawat, Yashveer, Sahil Raghav, Ganesh, Prashant Kumar, A. Nisha Rani. Sir, I present the following 2 candidates for receiving the degree of Master of Technology in Electronics and Communication Engineering. Karishma Yadav, Akshit Dhyani. Sir, I present the following 13 candidates for receiving the degree of Master of Science in Mathematics. Jyoti Yadav, Zeenat, Komal Saini, Monica Sharma, Nisha, Shikha Yadav, Ritu Yadav, Pooja, Shweta, Nidhi, Balram, Pragya Dua, Sakshi Verma. Sir, I present the following 15 candidates for receiving the degree of Master of Business Administration. Sonam, Ashi, Jyoti Kumari, Gautam Yadav, Apurva Sherawat, Rohit Bhola, Swikriti Mittal, Huzaifa Wali, Kavya Sharma, Nikhil Sharma, Parmeet Singh Sodhi, Rajneesh Vashishtha, Shreya Soda, Sumit Sherawat, Vivek Bhardwaj. And finally, sir, I present the following 12 candidates for receiving the degree of Master of Law. Astha Jain, Aditi Agarwal, Diksha Chhabra, Himani Alawat, Himanshi Chugh, Kirti Kaliraman, Manika Gupta, Pratibha, Saloni, Siddhant Gandas, Nitika Singh, and Medha Sharma. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Dr. Kavita Khanna, Head, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, to announce the names of the students receiving their degrees in BTech in Computer Science and Engineering.
Sir, I present the following 411 students who would be receiving their degree today. Abhijit Nair, अंकित ठाकुर, पीयूष यादव, प्रद्युमन, आदित्य वर्मा, आकांक्षा बत्रा, आकांक्षा भारद्वाज, आरुष गुप्ता, आरुषि शर्मा, आशिमा बसी, आयुषी जैन, अभय भगत, अभय कुमार गौतम, अभिजीत सिंह भोगल, अभिनव मलिक, अभिराज सिंह ठाकुर, अभिषेक गुप्ता, अभिषेक जैन, अभिषेक जैन, अभिषेक शर्मा, अभिषेक शर्मा, अदिति, अदिति कुकरेजा, आदित्य कपूर, अजयंत कुंडू, आकांक्षा मलिक, आकांक्षिका गांधी, आकाश शर्मा, अक्षय गुलिया, अक्षित कोचर, अक्षित कुमार, एल्विन गुगलानी, अमन जैन, अमनप्रीत सिंह, अमन सेतिया, अमन सिंह, अमन त्रेहान, अमन यादव, अंचित, अनिकेत कुमार, अनीशा भूटानी, अनीशा दास, अंकित मूर्ध्वज, अंकित सिंह, अंकित यादव, अनमोल अग्रवाल, अनमोल अरोड़ा, अनिकेत विज, एनी राणा, अंश पोपली, अंशा, अंशुम गिल, अनुभव यादव, अनुज गेरा, अनुज जैन, अनुज शर्मा, अनुराग नरूला, अपूर्वा अग्रवाल, अर्चित शर्मा, अर्चित सिंगल, अर्चिता राज, अर्शदीप सिंह बिंद्रा, आरुषि ठाकुर, अरविंद खुशवाह, आर्यन, आशीष ढुल, आशीष सोलंकी, अतिशय जैन, आयन सबरवाल, आयुष भाटिया, आयुष गुप्ता, आयुष मेहता, आयुष सिंह राठौर, आयुष तनेजा, आयुष यादव, बकुल कथूरिया, बसावा राजू आशीष, भरत अरोड़ा, भव्या दत्त, भव्या सेठी, भूमि यादव, भूमिका, भुवनेश गुप्ता, भुवन दत्त, चरीशा फिरानी, छव्या, चिराग गुप्ता, चिराग परियानी, चिराग यादव, छुकला विनीता, दीपक गोदारा, दीपक रावत, दीपांशी मुंजाल, दीपांशु अरोड़ा, दीपांशु गिदवानी, दीपांशु सिंह, दीपेश वशिष्ठ, देवेन बंसल, धीरज कफलतिया, ध्रुव धींगड़ा, ध्रुव वर्मा, दीक्षा पवार, दीक्षा वत्स, दिव्यम काद्यान, दिव्यांशु वर्मा, डॉली जुनेजा, एकलव्य सिंह, फागुनी मनचंदा, गगनदीप सिंह, गर्वित ग्रोवर, गर्विता कालरा, गौरव भारद्वाज, गौरव बिदानी, गौरव पांडे, गौरव सेठ, गौरव शर्मा, गौरव सिंह, गौरव तनेजा, गौरव यादव, गौतम ठुकराल, गवीश मल्होत्रा, गीतिका सिंह, घनिष्ठा यादव, गोमतेश जैन, गुंजन पांडा, गुरकंवर सिंह, हरिराम, हरमीत ठुकरान, हर्ष खंडेलवाल, हर्षा, हर्षित चुग, हर्षिता, हिमांशी भाटिया, हिमांशु पत्नी, हिमांशु सेठी, हितांश चावला, हितेश, हितिन यादव, ईशान मलिक, इशिता मेहता, इशिता सेठ, जे अक्षया, जानवी, जस्मिता वालिया, जतिन बयाल, जतिन दुरेजा, जयंत यादव, कानन अरोड़ा, कल्पना शर्मा, कनव भाटिया, करण जून, कार्तिक चौहान, कशियेश पाठक, काव्या कुकरेजा, केशव नारंग, केतन वर्मा, खुशबू सिंघल, ख्याति भार्गवा, कृति शर्मा, कृति यादव, कुणाल थापा, कुणाल यादव, कुशाल कुमार जावा, लगन कुकरेजा, लक्ष्य चराया, लक्ष्य विरमानी, लक्षित, लक्षिता सेतिया, लताशा यादव, लोकेश परमार, महक यादव, महक सांगवान, मनन मोदी, मानस भाटिया, मानस चोपड़ा, मानव गोयल, मंगेश कुमार यादव, मनीष वशिष्ठ, मनीषा चांदना, मयंक दहिया, मयंक जैन, मयंक लाल, मयंक रस्तोगी, मयंक शर्मा, मयंक यादव, मेधा गुलाटी, मीनाक्षी शर्मा, मीनाक्षी शर्मा, मीनू, मेघना, मिली मल्होत्रा, मोहक बहल, मोहित, मोहित अरोड़ा, मोहित कालड़ा, मोहित त्यागी, मोहित विरमानी, मृदुल खत्री, मृणाल गोयल, मुनीश ग्रोवर, मुस्कान भाटिया, नईम अहमद, नकुल पसरीचा, नमन गिरधर, नमन जिंदल, नमन कौशिक, नेहल बिरला, निखिल अयालेन, निखिल खुशवाह, निखिल यादव, निशांत कपूर, निशांत सचदेवा, निशांत वर्मा, निष्ठा भाटिया, नितिन तनवर, नितिश वर्मा, ओयशी पात्रा, पलक खुराना, परीशा बाजपेयी, पार्थ मिश्रा, पार्थ राजगुप्ता, पार्थ रेखी, पार्थ यादव, पार्थिक भारद्वाज, प्रवीण, पीयूष, पीयूष कटारिया, पीयूष मित्तल, पीयूष नैयर, प्रभनूर सिंह, प्रदीप, प्रज्ञा गेरा, प्रज्ञांशी श्रीवास्तवा, प्रज्वल शर्मा, प्रज्वल रावत, प्रणव गर्ग, प्रणव गुप्ता, प्रणव हरसिंघानी, प्रणव शर्मा, प्रशांत अग्रवाल, प्रतीक गुप्ता, प्रतीक गेरा, प्रत्यक्ष भोसले, प्रयास कुमार, प्रेरणा पराशर, प्रिया राणा, प्रियम मेहरा, पुलकित शर्मा, पुलकित शर्मा, पुलकित तलवार, पुनीत अग्रवाल, पुनीत बजाज, पुनीत वर्मा, पुष्प हसीजा, राघव खन्ना, राघव टंडन, राहुल, राहुल गनोत्रा, राहुल गुलाटी, राहुल जागलान, राजनबीर सिंह सेठी, रजत बजाज, राखी रावल, रक्षित पराशर, रक्षित शर्मा, रंजन शर्मा, रंजीत सिंह चौहान, ऋत्विक बाबू, रौनक राज सिंह, रवि कुंडू, रवि राठी, ऋषभ जैन, ऋषभ जोशी, रितिका गुप्ता, रिया अदलखा, रिया पहूजा, रॉबिन सिंह, रोहन भट्ट, रोहन ग्रोवर, रोहन केविन, रोहिन सिंह, रोहित खटाना, रोहित कुमार, रोहित, रोहित, रोहित शर्मा, रूपल, सादगी शर्मा, साहिल यादव, सचिन जैन, सचिन सचदेवा, सागर दलाल, सागर रैना, साहिल गुप्ता, साहिल कुमार बालियान, सक्षम, सक्षम चुग, साक्षी पंडिता, सलोनी अरोड़ा, सलोनी जैन, संजीत विनोद, सान्या अरोड़ा, सान्यम, सान्यम शर्मा, सार्थक गुप्ता, सार्थक कौशल, सार्थक शर्मा, सात्विक पलटा, सौरभ, सौरभ, सौरभ चौहान, शब्बीर खान, शालिनी शिप्रा, शानू सिंह, श्रेष्ठ गोयल, शशांक, शशांक धीमान, शशांक माथुर, शिप्रा पालीवाल, शिवम अग्रवाल, शिवम बजाज, शिवम बख्शी, शिवम बत्रा, शिवम नेहरा, शिवम साहनी, शिवम तनेजा, शिवांगी शर्मा, श्रिया मिड्ढा, श्रुति जैन, शुभम गर्ग, शुभम खन्ना, शुभम पुंज, सिद्धार्थ अरोड़ा, सिद्धार्थ गुलाटी, सिद्धार्थ यादव, सिद्धार्थ शर्मा, सिमरन अरोड़ा, सिमरन खुराना, स्मृति रामा सुब्रमण्यन, स्नेहा अरोड़ा, स्नेहा मित्तल, सौम्या सक्सेना, सौरभ, स्पर्श गर्ग, सृष्टि गुप्ता, सृष्टि शर्मा, सुधांशु सिंह, सूरज देव सिंह चौहान, सुरभि बब्बर, सुरभि दहिया, सुरभि पपरेजा, सूर्य प्रताप सिंह, सुशांत शर्मा, सुयश कामदार, श्वेता साहू, तमन्ना, तनीश कुमार, तनीषा गुप्ता, तनिष्क हुड्डा, तनिष्क मल्होत्रा, तनुज वीर, तन्वी कोहली, तान्या मृग, तज़मीन आलम, त्रिजय कक्कड़, तुषार अग्रवाल, तुषार अरोड़ा, तुषार गांडस, तुषार गुप्ता, तुषार कुमार, तुषार मिश्रा, उत्सव मंगला, वैभव दनगरा, वनिक खुराना, वरदान लांबा, वरदान कौशिक, वरुण दांग, वरुण कपूर, वरुण यादव, वेदिका सिंह, विदुषी भारद्वाज, विपुल गुप्ता, विजय पटेल, विकास गोयत, विकास शर्मा, विक्रमादित्य सिंह राठौर, विक्रांत यादव, विमल जैन, वीरेन बोहरा, विशाल बैसला, विशाल सहराय, विशाल वत्स, विशाल यादव, विशेष गोस्वामी, विश्वास, विवेक चौधरी, यश प्रताप सिंह, यशवर्धन पराशर, यशिका मिश्रा, यशविन, यथार्थ कोहली, यथार्थ ठाकुर, योगेश कटारिया, योगिता जसवानी, युग अरोड़ा, स्नेहा बंसल, आनंदिता खेरा, श्रुति सैनी, यश प्रताप सोलंकी, लक्ष्य कपूर, अनुज यादव. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to invite Professor Ramkaran Singh, Head, Department of Civil Engineering, to announce the names of students receiving their degrees in BTech in Civil Engineering.
Sir, I present the following 32 candidates who would be receiving their degree today. Deepanshu, Tarun, Ayush, Abhinav Sharma, Aditya Vashne, Amrit Newpen, Arun Kumar Pandey, Ayush Daya, Deepak Sahu, Hitesh Kumar, Kartik Yadav, Kshitij Bij, Naveen, Nitish Kumar, Om Prakash Yadav, Prajesh Sharma, रवीश दहिया, ऋतिक खंडवाल, रोहित सहरावत, सागर शर्मा, शारिका यादव, सरताज सिंह, सार्थक सिंघल, शिवम श्रीवास्तव, सिद्धार्थ लथवाल, सुमित दीक्षित, सुमित शर्मा, उज्जवल जैन, वैभव यादव, यादवेंद्र अहलावत, नमिता विनायक भांड. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Dr. Sharda Vashisht, Head, Department of Electrical, Electronics and Communication Engineering, to announce the names of students receiving their degrees in BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering.
Sir, I present the following 67 candidates who would be receiving their degree today. Chirag, Arushi Jain, Aditya Yadav, Agrani Kulsreshtha, Akhil Arora, Amritansh Bakshi, Ankit Ruhil, Aparna Sharma, Arnav Jain, Ayush Rana, Ayushi Rajput, Divanshu Bansal, Isha Changotra, Gungun Saini, Harsh Thakran, Harshit Sharma, Himang Parashar, Hemant Thakran, Himanshu Goyal, Himanshu Gulati, Jay Kaushik, Kanishk Yadav, Karan, Kartikeya Saini, Kunal Gupta, Kunal Sangwan, Manek Seth, Mannat Ahluwalia, Muskan Rai, Naman Arora, Niharika Lohan, Pankaj Jhangu, Piyush Baveja, Prachi Aswal, Pulkit Sikka, Rahul Malik, Rajneesh Rana, Reema, Ritika Sharma, Rituraj Singh, Ruheen Yadav, Sachin Yadav, Sagar, Sahil Agarwal, Sahil Arora, Sanchit Sodhi, Shehri Chauhan, Shivangi Agarwal, Shrey Malhotra, Shubham Soni, Shubham Varma, Soumya Roy, Sudeepa Yadav, Sudhir Malik, Surbhi Thakkar, Tanmay Gogia, Vaibhav Sharma, Vibhu Mehta, Vipul Garg, Vipul Guglani, Vitesh Khanna, Yash Karan, Yukti Bhasin. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I invite Dr. Rohit Lathar, Head, Department of Mechanical Engineering, to announce the names of students receiving their degree in BTech in Mechanical Engineering.
Sir, I present the following 78 candidates who would be receiving their degrees today. Nikhil Sharma, Saurabh Kularia, Kamal Jangeet, Kuldeep Singh, Vikash Singh, Abhishek Jatrana, Adit Bhardwaj, Aditya Bhargav, Aditya Jatrana, Akash Shivare, Amit, Anirudh Verma, Anubhav Bhatia, Arjun Kapoor, Arun Darota, Ashish Goyal, Ayush Yadav, Daksh Kumar, Deepak Sharma, Dipanshu Chechi, Dhruv Kamra, Divyam Punyani, Divank Arya, Gaurav Saini, Gaurav Singh, हर्ष कुमार, जतिन कुमार, जतिन मलिक, जतिन यादव, जयंत जोशी, जयंत कौशिक, कन्नन जैन, कपिल यादव, कशिश वर्मा, खुशहाल शर्मा, कुमार अभिजीत, मनोज मलिक, मिलिंद मुदगल, मोहित यादव, नमन शर्मा, निशांत रावत, नितिन वशिष्ठ, पंकज कुमार शर्मा, पारस त्यागी, परीक्षय गहलोत, प्रतेंद्र भारद्वाज, प्रद्युमन, प्रखर श्रीवास्तवा, प्रतीक तनवर, प्रीत यादव, राहुल शर्मा, रजत अवस्थी, राकेश वर्मा, ऋषभ दुहारिया, रोहन गुसैंग, रोहित यादव, रूबल, सचिन खन्ना, सक्षम भाटिया, संभव दलाल, सौरभ, शिव कुमार शर्मा, शिवम वत्स, शुभम बजाज, सुमित सिंह, सुयश रघुवंशी, तरुण, तेजेंद्र भारद्वाज, तुषार मेहता, वंश रात्रा, विकास कुमार, विनीत, विस्मय चौधरी, योगांश कवात्रा, योगांश शंदुजा, योगेश यादव. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Dr. Ambika, Head, Department of Applied Sciences, to announce the names of students receiving their degrees in BSc Honours in Mathematics.
Sir, I present the following 15 candidates of BSc Honours Mathematics who would be receiving their degree today. Akshita, Anjali Agrawal, Ashish Ghalot, Deepanshu Ranghera, Harshita Taryal, Kirti Ahuja, Lokesh Bansal, मानिक्य डुडेजा, राहुल यादव, ऋषिता बाबरा, ऋषु, साक्षी अरोड़ा, संस्कार बंसल, स्नेहा डागर, उत्कर्ष कुमार. Sir, I present the following 10 candidates of BSc Honours Physics who would be receiving their degree today. मनीषा यादव, प्रिंस सिंह, राजेश सिंह, रिया यादव, सुमेधा सिंह, वैभव, शिवानी शर्मा, तुषार सप्रा, अंजलि यादव, मनोज गौड़. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ambika. Now I invite Dr. Swaranjeet Arora, Head, School of Management, to announce the names of students receiving their degrees in BBA, degrees in BCom Honours.
Sir, I present the following 18 candidates of BCom Honours who would be receiving their degrees today. Achal, Himanshi Sharma, Kshitij Rana, राहुल टोकस, रिया सिंगला, संतुष्टि आहूजा, शिवानी कटारिया, श्रद्धा पंडित, सृष्टि त्रिपाठी, प्रियंका यादव, छवि शर्मा, कौस्तुभ सिंह, अनुज, मेघना कटारिया, अतुल, नैना नागपाल, मानव रॉल, Achal. Sir, I present the following 132 candidates who would be receiving their Bachelor of Business Administration degree today. Himanshu Thareja, Rohan Chaudhary, Akshay Kumar Garethi, Chaitanya Sharma, Naman Sharma, Nidhish Kaushik, Rahul, रौनक यादव, सलोनी जटवानी, यतिन पराशर, आरुषि सहरावत, आदर्श कुलकर्णी, अदिति गुप्ता, अंजलि, अंकित शर्मा, अनुभव परमार, अपर्णा भारद्वाज, अतिशय जैन, भुवनेश राव, चेतन मेहरा, छाया बंसल, चिराग गोदारा, धीरेन्द्र यादव, दिव्या बग्गा, दिव्या शर्मा, गौरव झाखड़, गुल पुलियानी, हार्दिक अरोरा, हर्षित दीवान, हिमांशु वर्मा, हितेश ग्रोवर, ऋतिक पुरी, जतिन राणा, कार्तिकेय मैदान, कविश साहनी, खुशबू साहू, लक्ष्य बामल, लोकेश कटारिया, मनस्वी साहू, मानसी मंगला, मानसी मिश्रा, मोहम्मद सिकदर, मुस्कान सूद, मुस्कान चंदन, मुस्कान कटारिया, नमन बंसल, नवीन सहलोत, नेहा गोयल, निशांत शर्मा, नितेश यादव, पलक, प्राची कटारिया, प्रशांत बिहानी, प्रताप भानु, प्रियंका अग्रवाल, प्रियंका शर्मा, राधिका सिंगला, रजत ग्रोवर, राशि जैन, राशि यादव, ऋतिक यादव, रिया प्रकाश, रुमान सरोश, समर्थ अग्रवाल, शानू चौहान, शिखा यादव, शिवा टुटेजा, शिवानी भारद्वाज, शिवानी दहिया, श्रेया भारद्वाज, शुभम बंसल, सिमरन मेहता, सिमरन यादव, स्पंदना सिंह, सुचित्रा मुदगल, सुप्रिया, सूरज चोपड़ा, सूरज रावत, सूर्यांश प्रताप, तनीषा मेहता, तुषार गुजराल, ट्विंकल त्वातिया, उत्तम कटारिया, विशाली डांग, विशाली सैनी, विभूति सैनी, विधान चतुर्वेदी, विजयवर्धन आज़ाद, विजेंद्र यादव, विपिन बवेजा, यश, यथार्थ ग्रोवर, यशिका गुप्ता, योगेश, योगेश यादव, पल्लव रंजन, रमन शर्मा, पुलकित गौर, निखिल यादव, सागर बब्बर, पार्थ सचदेवा, अभिषेक शर्मा, गौरव भारद्वाज, गुलशन कुमार, पीयूष वर्मा, मान्य जैन, सिद्धार्थ रॉय, शुभम सिंह, विनायक चौधरी, साहिल खान, रिया गांधी, नवदीप कोडन, सिद्धि खुराना, तरन शुक्ला, जयंत गांधी, नितिन दहिया, सेजल गुप्ता, इप्सा आहूजा, यश फोगट, आकृति यादव, करण कपूर, अभिषेक चावला, प्रिया, शिवम चावला, वरुण सिंगला, सागर गोयल, अनिरुद्ध सुधीर, शौर्य श्रीवास्तव, अनुराग वैद्य, शुभम मेहता, वैदिक गुहा and Sparsh Thakur. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I invite Dr. Archana Sharma, Head, School of Law, to announce the names of students receiving their degree in BBA LLB.
Sir, I present the following 71 candidates who would be receiving their degrees today. Gursimran Kaur, Arvind Singh, नीरज पंघाल, आदित्य पंचाल, ऐश्वर्य हुदा, अखिल जी कुरुप, अक्षय दुआ, अक्षय सोनी, अक्षित मोंगा, अंकित भारद्वाज, अंकित चौधरी, अनु पुनिया, अनु राणा, अनुज राणा, अर्चना साइनी, अश्मिता शर्मा, बसंत गर्ग, भारती चौहान, देवेंद्र यादव, दीपेंद्र चिकारा, दिशान कलरा, देवजोत कौर तालुजा, एंड फ्रांसिटा मैरी वर्जिल, गौरव गंदास, हर्षित गोयल, इदन्या श्रीधर, कनिश बांगिया, कुशाग्र निरुला, मनीषा पुंदीर, मनमोहित ग्रवाल, मिथुन अग्रवाल, मुकुल शर्मा, मुस्कान यादव, नवजीत सिद्धू, पार्थ अरोड़ा, प्राची वर्मा, प्रमोद सिंह, प्रणव आहूजा, प्रतीक बजाज, प्रीतम साहू, प्रिया जैन, पूर्वी कटारिया, राहुल शांडिल्य, ऋत्विक यादव, रोहित मेहला, रुद्र पालीवाल, सागर जग्गल, साक्षी गुप्ता, शौर्य काश्यप, शुभम दातिक, शुभम साहनी, सिमरन नंदवानी, तनीश खंडेलवाल, तनिषा चौधरी, तन्मय रिगल, तन्मय यादव, तापिश मांगला, तुषार सैनी, वर्धन खरबंदा, विजय प्रताप सिंह चौहान, मोहित अरोड़ा, प्रियांशी चाबरा,
Pratik Pandey, Priyanka Khandelwal, Riya Pawar, Ankur Kadyan, Vishesh Sharma, Kapil Serawat, Lokesh Solanki, Shubham Kumar Kaushik. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Archana. I request Shivam Chawla from School of Management, the topper of the batch 2020, to administer the oath.
I hereby solemnly affirm that I shall ever perform all duties in the interest of mankind and the nation, in conformity with my profession, with abiding faith in Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. I shall always uphold the ideals of excellent education and work expertise set by my alma mater and keep on working for its glory.
I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor H.B. Raghavendra to invite Honorable Pro Chancellor Professor Premvrat to declare the convocation ceremony closed.
Sir, kindly declare the function concluded.
I declare the convocation closed.
We are grateful to our Honorable Chief Guest Professor Anil D. Sahasrabuddhe, Chairman, All India Council for Technical Education, for accepting our invitation. We also thank parents, students and guests for participating in the convocation ceremony. The North Cap University wishes the class of 2020 all the best for their future endeavours. I now request all to kindly stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
With this, we come to the end of this convocation ceremony. Thank you, everyone.